Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and we're going to be looking at answering a question that requires us to make some inferences about a population of frog and the color skin they have within their unique environment. This question is going to focus on whether or not a certain population could have occurred, or more specifically, a variation within a population could have occurred. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So right now we currently have a population of yellow and blue frogs, and they're living currently in this environment here, which makes a lot of sense. So the question then is, could this population ever have a frog with green skin right here? Okay. Could this population ever have a frog with green skin, the variation for green skin in its population at any point? So the question we're looking to answer is going to focus on, could this guy right here live in this environment within this population? So let's go ahead and take a look at our answers and which one best gives us a good reason whether they could or could not be a variation. So letter A frog could have been born with the mutation in its genes for the green skin, but having a mutation in its genes would have caused it to die when it was born. Okay, so that's option A. Option B, a frog could have been born with a mutation in its genes for the green skin and lived for a while, but would have been more likely to die before it had offspring in the environment. So that's option B. Option C, no frog with green skin could have been born, but if the environment changed to be green in the future, then it could have been born. So we're looking at option A, B, and C, deciding, could our green skin frog possibly have been a variation at any point in our population? So right now we're looking at going into the my answer section and putting your answer. Do you think it's A, B, or C? Okay, A, B, or C. So once you have your answer selected, okay, obviously we're going to move on, but take a moment, pause the video, and put your A, B, or C answer into the section. Pause it now. Okay, how do we think we did? We're going to look at our answer here, and when we get done, you're going to come back to the survey and decide, did I get it right and I understand why? Did I get it wrong, but I understand how to fix it? Or are you somebody who's like, oh, I didn't get it and I don't know why? Obviously, if you put your answer here, please check in with me. Let's take a look. So if we're looking at this population here, first and foremost, it is 100% possible that they, at some point or the other, had a frog with green skin. Okay. Remember, mutations in a population are completely random. They are not dependent upon the environment. So answer C is very wrong. Okay. Just because the environment changes to green doesn't mean that all of a sudden there's going to be green frogs. Remember, they could have had green frogs just because the environment doesn't make this an adaptive trait. So the question then is, which one of these makes the most sense? So we know that a green frog could have happened because of a mutation, but would it have died because mutations are bad because any mutated genes would have caused it to die when it's born? Or would it be less likely to survive in the environment? Well, hopefully we recognize that it's B, okay? Mutations can occur, but it's not going to survive because a green frog wouldn't blend in. Its predators would probably eat it, okay? Mutations are typically harmless overall, okay? And the idea that having a mutation would cause it to die is just silly. We have lots and lots of organisms, ourselves, the human race included, that has mutations, and that doesn't mean we're also going to die at birth. So the answer here is B. Did you get it right, wrong, or where we're at? Put your X in the survey. Check in with me if you have questions, and good luck on the rest of the review.